Imagine having the ability to see into the future of financial markets, not just predictions or educated guesses, but actual real-time insights into what will happen before it does. This isn't a fantasy, this is the power of the time computer, an advanced AI system designed to analyze, predict, and manipulate global markets with unmatched accuracy. While traditional investors rely on past data and speculation, this system sees beyond trends. It processes trillions of data points per second, detecting patterns invisible to the human mind. With its calculations, it doesn't just react to the market, it anticipates it. And those who use it, they don't make investments. They place guaranteed bets on the future. This isn't just another algorithm, it's an evolution in financial intelligence. By analyzing global economies, social behavior, and political movements, the time computer doesn't just track where the market is heading, it influences it. Those who have access to this technology don't chase wealth, they engineer it. For ordinary investors, risk is an unavoidable part of the game. But for those using the time computer, risk doesn't exist. It calculates the safest entry and exit points, ensuring every trade has an optimized reward-to-risk ratio. It's the ultimate advantage, one that removes luck from the equation. The financial elite have been using high-frequency trading, HFT systems for years. But this technology goes beyond HFT. It doesn't just execute trades faster than humans. It understands the cause and effect relationships in financial ecosystems. It predicts crashes before they happen. It identifies bubbles before they burst. It ensures that the user is always 5 steps ahead of the market. The biggest misconception about wealth is that it's earned through hard work. In reality, the wealthiest individuals don't work harder, they work smarter. They leverage information, connections, and technology to maintain their dominance. And now, they have something even more powerful, a machine that turns market uncertainty into pure profit. This system isn't just used by individuals. Entire industries are being shaped by it. Hedge funds, institutional investors, and secretive financial groups have already integrated AI-driven predictive technology into their operations. They aren't guessing which stock will rise. They already know. Think about what this means. If you had access to the future of financial markets, what would you do? Would you invest in stocks, real estate, or cryptocurrency? Or would you own the entire system that controls them all? This is the mindset of the ultra-rich. The power of prediction extends beyond finance. Governments, tech giants, and even global intelligence agencies use data-driven foresight to steer economies and influence world events. Those who hold the most advanced predictive technology don't just see the future, they design it. With the time computer, financial crashes are no longer disasters, they're opportunities. Economic downturns don't destroy wealth. They transfer it from those who panic to those who saw it coming. This is the hidden game of finance that few understand. But for those who do, fortunes are created while the rest of the world scrambles to recover. Most investors react after the market moves, but those who control predictive AI move before the market reacts. They make decisions days, weeks, even months ahead of time. The average trader plays the game. The ultra-wealthy write the rules. The time computer doesn't just make investments more profitable, it makes profit inevitable. Because in a world where money flows based on data, those with the most advanced data always win. In the financial world, time is everything. And now for the first time, it can be controlled. This is why billionaires don't worry about recessions, inflation, or stock market crashes. They aren't reacting to events, they are positioning themselves ahead of them. What used to take decades to build can now be accumulated in months. What once required insider knowledge is now available to those who understand the power of predictive AI. This is the future of finance. And for those who refuse to adapt, they will be left behind, because the game has changed, and those who still believe in outdated investment strategies are competing in a race that's already been won. By the time the public hears about the next big financial move, the winners have already collected their profits and moved on. The ultra-wealthy don't just use money. They control the flow of money itself. They don't invest based on hope. They invest based on certainty. And when you have a system that can see into the future, certainty is no longer a dream. It's a reality. For those who truly understand the power of this technology, the question isn't, is this real? The question is, how do I gain access? Because those who do, they don't just make millions, they make history. Some people still believe in hard work alone. Others realize that leverage is the true key to wealth. The time computer isn't just leverage, it's the ultimate advantage. And those who control it? They don't follow markets, they create them. This isn't speculation. This is how modern financial empires are built. Those who resist change, they become victims of it. But those who embrace it, they become the new financial elite. And the question is, which side will you be on? The time computer isn't just a tool, it's a revolution. It has already rewritten the rules of finance, turning markets into predictable equations. For those who control it, financial crashes aren't disasters. They're calculated wealth transfers. The question isn't, what will happen next? The question is, how do we profit from it? With access to this system, investors don't just react to market trends, they create them. Want a stock to skyrocket? The AI identifies patterns and triggers a chain reaction before retail traders even notice. Need to protect assets during a downturn? The system reallocates funds weeks before the crash even begins. For the elite, volatility isn't a risk, it's a business model. Imagine knowing exactly when a cryptocurrency will surge, or buying into a startup before it becomes the next tech giant, or shorting an industry before it collapses. This is not gambling. This is financial certainty, engineered through data and intelligence far beyond human capability. Governments and central banks have long controlled interest rates, currency valuation, and inflation. But now, with the time computer, private investors can match that level of influence. They don't wait for policy changes, they position themselves ahead of them. Even global events, wars, elections, economic crises, become predictable patterns to those who analyze the data. The system isn't just looking at numbers. It scans political movements, social sentiment, and trade policies, mapping out the next decade of global finance. And those who use it? They aren't just playing the financial game, they are controlling it. Ordinary traders rely on breaking news to make decisions. Billionaires using this system. By the time the news reaches the public, they have already made their profits and moved on. They operate in a world of pre-information, where events aren't surprises, they are expected outcomes. This is how wealth gaps widen. Not because the rich work harder, but because they have better tools, better data, and a financial map of the future. When you can see tomorrow's financial trends today, money stops being a mystery, it becomes a formula. The time computer is already shaping real estate markets, stock indices, and even global currencies. Imagine knowing exactly when property values in a major city will double, or identifying hidden economic signals before a major recession begins. This isn't just investing, this is time travel for financial markets. At its core, the system is a hedge against uncertainty. Most people invest based on hope and emotion. The elite invest based on data and precision. They never guess. They calculate. Even within the highest levels of finance, access to this technology is rare, not because it doesn't exist, but because those who use it don't want the world to know. If everyone had access to perfect market predictions, financial empires would crumble. So instead, they keep it quiet. This is why retail investors will always struggle to compete. While they debate which stocks might rise, the AI has already moved billions into the next market shift. While they react to trends, the system has already set up the next move. It's not about timing the market, it's about controlling the market itself. And this control extends beyond finance. With this level of data, it's possible to predict political elections, economic crashes, shifts in global industries, even consumer behavior before it happens. Money, influence, and power all connect through data. So how does this change the future? For those who embrace this technology, wealth will no longer be something they chase. It will be something they design. Every dollar will be allocated with perfect precision. Every move will be 5 steps ahead of the economy. The financial world isn't fair. It never was. The difference between those who stay rich and those who struggle? Information. Those who control the right data at the right time win. Everyone else? They're just funding the winners. For those still relying on traditional investing, the game has already changed. By the time they hear about the next big investment opportunity, it's already over. Technology is the new currency of power. And AI isn't just changing the way we trade stocks. It's changing the way we build wealth entirely. The old systems of finance, they are being rewritten in real time. The real question isn't, is this possible? It's who is already using it. And more importantly, how much further ahead are they? Because for those at the top, financial empires aren't built in decades anymore. They are built in minutes. If you want to compete in the new world of finance, you need to stop thinking like an investor and start thinking like a strategist. Money is no longer just earned, it's engineered. The world isn't changing. It has already changed. And those who understand how to leverage AI, predictive technology, and global financial data, they won't just be rich, they will be unstoppable. The future of finance belongs to those who can see it before it happens. And for those who can't, they will always be one step behind. Your support means the world. Click subscribe and grow with us, and leave your comments so we can grow together.